we are back with more D&D. Let me adjust this. There we go. Great. All right, let's get started. I'm not sure why the overlay. There we go. Sometimes the overlay is like not lined up properly on the chat box, and it looks a bit weird. But I think I fixed it now. All right, we're live.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna put some of this in on the bot. Nice. Okay. Right. Yeah, unfortunately Sai's not with us today, but Carmen is very much still with us in spirit. And also physically and mechanically.
Mechanically.
Yeah. So who would like to do a bit of a recap from last time before we start?
We all got it. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. So we got out of the cave. That's something I remember. We had a bit of a feast with some behir meat and the Aleli from the village. Then, yeah.
Can't forget Twi'lek's
What
bizarre
else did we do
adventure.
there? Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Twi'lek's bizarre adventure.
We went into the ocean
Dolphin.
for a while. With a dolphin, it got a hat.
Adventure is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We flew
what
past
else?
Rift
Yeah.
and saw some weird Kataruna action attacking the Blackstorm.
Yeah.
And then
Had a little chat with Hey John Cat too.
Yep. And at the end got stopped by Border Patrol.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, and when we left off, the Kataruna border agent had basically sort of not so kindly asked you all to accept a Kataruna escort towards the final place where the Hive Queen is rumored to be located. And we left off with everybody over here waiting in the tent at the base. But after a few hours of waiting with the Kataruna troops kind of keeping an eye on you, the Kataruna agent returned. He'll duck his head as he comes through the tent flap. Right. So, and he looks around the room. Thank you for your patience. I'm pleased to inform you that the higher command has granted me my wish, and I have been authorized to escort you to your research location, as we previously agreed. So, shall we leave?
Well, I think we're ready.
Good.
Indeed.
Thank you for entertaining me. I know that this is probably not the way you'd like to spend your afternoon, but unfortunately, these lands are ours, and we need to keep them under control. Anyway, I'm sure you understand. Come, let's go. And he'll turn and head out the tent.
guess we follow.
I'll bunch you all up here.
Tell me why I started clicking this like it was like League of Legends or something. Expecting my picture to move.
Okay. So let me gather you all up. Unfortunately, the Kataruna border guard, who you will learn later on that his name is Ambrun as you journey further along, will insist that you leave your Mantifae tethered safely at the Kataruna forward camp and instead take a Kataruna Mantifae. His reasoning for this being that if the Mantifae is one of the registered Mantifaes with the Kataruna, you'll be able to get to your destination quicker without being slowed down by all sorts of border checks, and patrols, and everything like that.
So we basically lose our newly named Mantifae.
Yeah,
Named
well,
Tiffany.
you don't lose them. They're kept
No,
under
I know.
kept under watch at the camp, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's
fine.
so over for
It's
us.
kind of like the Toon
Yeah.
equivalent of riding in the back of a police car.
Yeah.
Beyond that, however, Ambrun and the rest of the Kataruna escort, which consists of 2 taskmasters, don't seem to be the best of conversationalists for the remainder of your journey.
Oh boy.
So let's just bring it over to the map here. As you pass closer and closer towards sort of the central part of the western regions, you start to see more and more settlements and sort of denser populated areas. You know, you can see caravans and stuff and all sorts of traveling merchants, wagons, you know, being towed behind mantis, stuff like that. You're coming closer to the edge of the official borders of Mahalama, and so everything is quite getting a bit busy. However, though, as you kind of come to this central area of the western regions, they're on sort of a much bigger island. You start to fly over a large inland lake, and now it's starting to become evening after a couple days, and the activity in the area is sort of seems to have flown into sort of a quiet part of everywhere, somewhere that's a bit neglected. You don't see as much like merchant traffic and stuff. Only maybe the occasional person flying through the mist or Mantifae or something like that, but quite sparse. And by the time you get to much closer to the location, you are the only ones around. Seems for miles. But as you draw closer to the center of the lake, you can see that there is an island within the lake. A small island, but around it you see telltale signs of a hive incursion. So let me get that. Oh, and I gotta bring the guys. The Mantifae will land a safe distance away on another island, and then
Of course.
drop you off, and Ambrun will accompany you with another taskmaster. So as you continue down to this island, basically, you start to see what seem to be the ruins of like an abandoned watchtower on the island. But you can see that the bridge connecting it to the island is broken, and it's pretty dark right now. It's like not the middle of the night, but sort of early in the night, and you can see that although the island that you're on seems pretty untouched, there is hive matter clustered all over the tower, kind of spreading up all the way up to the top. Ombren will, as you're walking down, will look up at the tower. Ugh, what is that? Looks like some type of, I don't know, aberration infection, maybe.
Feels like
That-
Bioshock. The beginning of Bioshock.
Yeah,
It
So
seems
it's-
suspicious.
it does appear so.
It's dark, but can I see, like, does this water look deep?
Make a perception check to kind of gauge that. Also, the tower is emitting a light from the top that kind of dimly lits everything. Oh, wow. Yeah, so you estimate this lake to be about 35 feet deep, like right about here. It gets deeper, but that is, like, you have to swim far out for that.
I see.
Yeah, so this darkest area, this is like the deepest it gets, and it's about 35 feet. The hive matter is coming up from the lake, so it's assumedly coming from below
Ew.
below the island over here, and it basically just spreads all over the cliff face like vines and stuff.
I'm gonna take a look. So, like, what's the situation with the shoreline here? Is it like a sheer cliff, or is there, like, if I went down there to take a look, could I get back up?
Yeah, so it's a sheer cliff. It's a 10-foot drop down to the waterline here. So this is a different elevation than this. It is possible to climb back up, though, but yeah.
I got this, Twile. Or, I mean, Zahavi could do it too, but
Oh, walking.
There are also
The cracks.
Yeah.
these sort of like natural stone steps that lead down to an abandoned dock. And you see that these boats here, they're broken and there's water seeping into them, but you could get down to the water line from here as well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk up to the end of the bridge.
So
Is there anything of note with the bridge?
the bridge is a stone construction. It actually doesn't look that old. It just looks ruined. And as you walk up, Ombren will walk up with you with his Taskmaster escort. Interesting. You didn't tell me that the ruin you wanted to explore was an abandoned Kataruna way station.
Way station?
Yes.
We were
Hardly
unaware
know
of
her.
this fact ourselves.
Well, you see, back during the time of the old administration, and he sort of like, gives like a look, a gazing. We built way stations throughout the Western Kingdom as a means of observing the stars from a height and also keeping watch over lands. Well, many of them, however, have been abandoned since, as we've changed our administrative priorities. It seems that this way station has fared worse than some of the others. The way stations were also used to conduct research and arcane experiments. Perhaps this is the source of your lead. There could be valuable Kataruna knowledge locked within this tower.
Well, then we would, if possible, we would ask your services in this regard and your knowledge to help us, so that we don't acquire these important Kataruna assets for ourselves.
Well, of course. Did you think I was just going to let you go in there unsupervised? I'm coming in
Of
with
course
you.
not.
Still, there's the bridge we need to cross. Uh, is there anything like at the entrance that we can see, or?
So across the bridge from you, you can see that there is a stone door, with two handles. It is shut.
All right.
Umbrin will go over to the bridge. This is about here. Let me turn on the grid so that you can see the. So, you can see it's about 20 feet across of a gap. And Umbrin will look at this, kind of survey. He's standing here on the edge, and then he'll kneel down. He'll kind of like look in the water or something like that underneath the bridge. So Twi'lek, you rolled a natural 20 on perception. And I'll let you keep a little bit of that now. As Umbrin kneels at the edge of the bridge, you can see something stirring in the water beneath.
Wait, what? Uh-oh. I'll go back.
Wait. Okay.
Do you do anything?
Do we care to save this guy?
I'm gonna say wait, but like not with any particular urgency. Just like a wait.
Hold on, guy.
Whoa,
Don't do it.
it's crazy.
Stop.
No.
No.
But yeah, just wait. Not with any particular urgency, but like
I'm gonna roll a d20, see if he ignores you. Let's say 10 or lower.
I can make that a 1. No, I'm gonna save it. I gotta save it for the fight.
That'd be amazing.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna say 13 or lower. He doesn't really have the highest opinion of any of you.
Well,
Okay.
Well.
So,
You
Phil, as you
definitely
say
ignore
this, you kind of like, softly like tell him
it. Wait a
this.
sec.
Yeah. Wait, no.
Careful.
He seems to just ignore you and sort of leans further off the side. And then the water breaks, and there's a huge eruption as some type of serpentine creature jumps out of the water, and you basically just see it grab him by the head, and he falls down into the water with it.
Yoink.
oh no.
You'll see the
Whatever
Taskmaster.
will we
we all
do?
look at we all look at each other and we're like,
Well.
okay.
The Taskmaster draws his sword, and rushes to the side, and looks down into the depths. But the water now, Twi'lek, is still.
What do? We need to think fast.
Hit dog. I guess I'll jump in after him.
Who's got the hat?
I gave it to someone else. I don't remember who.
Honestly, who would have it?
Who would be best to follow through, though?
Yeah, I don't think I'm suited for that kind of fight.
I mean, it might not be a fight per se, and Clerk
True.
is kind of
I mean,
tired of. Clerk is kind of tired of being in the middle of it.
Would we risk it
I'm too
at all?
tired of. Well, Tweely's already jumped in.
Yeah, we don't have a choice now.
You
I
got
mean,
your mind
fuck, man.
spells. You can
Let's
like,
go. Fuck it, man. I
Ah,
can teleport and stuff. Let's fucking go.
Clark is just gonna float. How big of a drop is it again? It's a 10-foot drop.
Yeah, it's 10 feet from the bridge to the water.
Okay. Clark is gonna fly up 5 feet from here, so I guess I'll be 15 feet above
Above the water.
the water.
Okay.
would you guys say
Just-
that
just gonna fly.
Carmen would be the one who has the waterproofing cap? I
I can
think
open
that
up.
would be something.
Let's look.
Ah, maybe. Yeah. If it is Carmen, then
It's
definitely.
it's not in the inventory.
I
but
know I like
Okay.
handed it off to someone, but I don't know if we made that official.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Because I know.
Let's just pretend we have shared inventory, and Yotimo has it right now.
Yeah, magic pockets.
Sounds good.
I do
Magic
have
pocket.
a bag of holding. So.
So yeah, you just as you're running in
Yeah,
to
that's
jump, you just slip the little hat on.
Yeah.
It's probably
Let's
still
see how
damp.
that works.
Slip the hat on, hold your nose.
Oh shit! Do I know the power word actually? Do I know?
Tsunami!
Tsunami. Yeah, right. Tsunami. Right before getting in the
Telepathic-
water.
Yeah,
Tsunami.
telepathic bond helps there. Yeah, there you can explain it.
Yeah,
Telepathic
of course. Okay. What's the reach for telepathic bond though?
A mile.
Oh fuck! All right, let's go.
So, I'm gonna have everybody who jumped in the water. But no, actually, no, Clerk can do this too. I'm gonna have everybody make a perception check.
I've got advantage.
All right.
I'm
I
sorry, I
got
have to
one.
correct myself. The communication is possible over any distance, except other planes of existence.
Crazy.
Oh wow. Okay, that's insane. Oh, that's good.
And I can guidance myself since I'm not touching anybody else. So I rolled
Yeah,
25.
That's
Okay. Clerk, as everybody jumps into the water, you can see the hive matter around the tower contract around the tower. Everybody in the water, well, yeah, everybody in the water. As you plunge into the water, first of all, it's freezing cold. Second of all,
Yep.
it's a bit murky because it's lake water. You can see pretty well actually in it though. And what you do see, you catch a glimpse of the bulk of a large serpentine creature kind of slithering around the back of the island underneath the water, away from you, sort of right around this side. It threads its way through sort of the rocks kind of that are forming shallows here, and then just slithers its way over to the back of the island where you can see it.
Oh, so it's going this way,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
all the way back. Okay. So definitely dude's gone.
Yeah. Shit. Do we see anything else in the water?
You see the hive matter sort of reaching up because the island goes all the way down to the lake bed. So you do see the hive matter kind of reaching up, and you actually will be able to tell. I think Twile and Yotimo will be able to tell that the hive matter is actually punctured through the island itself. So it seems to be coming from deep underneath the tower.
Jeez. Alright,
Okay.
well, I suppose we should get out of the water then.
Um,
The dude's really
yeah.
done for.
Would I be able to sort of use myself as a like a rope
crane.
Like I hang
crane,
off the edge
yeah.
of the-
Like
yes.
I mean,
like
'cause I
what's
know
his
I'm not
name
strong
in
enough.
Mario Kart?
I can also just phase step up to this side of the bridge.
Nah,
Yeah.
Well, I also will say, before you all do that, Clerk. So your perception.
Yeah.
So you see, not only does the hive matter contract around the tower, but the stone doors of the tower will swing open.
Oh.
Oh.
I see them open. Okay.
And you see sort of like basically what you see is almost like something's leaking at first, like a puddle of hive matter kind of fall out of the doors, and then it sort of like starts to slither across
Oh no.
over closer.
Okay.
Okay, as I see
Great.
that, I'm gonna just float down to try and grab Yotimo out. I guess first to like try and get him
Oh,
up
but
to
I
the
can
edge.
climb the walls up. But yeah, that's
well,
fine. Do what
yeah,
you.
just like kind of sort of like climb up me into the wall and back up to the top here.
Yeah, just kind of grab
Are-
just
Since it's
get
not a lot
everybody
of
out of the
distance
water,
anyway.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Carmen
I
and
try to get Tweely out too. Yeah, I just
yeah, Carmen and see how we work together to throw a rope down and push pull.
and then Clerk is just gonna be like, okay, so let's back away. There's something coming this way from the tower, and it doesn't look nice. I'm just gonna start like backing away immediately.
Yep.
Yeah, heeding his
Let's do
advice,
so.
Javi follows. You guys want me to fire something off? Asked Carmen.
Of
Not
course.
yet.
I mean,
We're not sure.
So as the little puddle of hive matter slithers across the bridge here, it starts to gain more and more shape, sort of almost looking like an ooze, until it forms into the shape of a human. And it's gonna stop forming right when it hits about this point.
Oh no.
There's a hooded figure across the bridge.
I'll do a
from you.
little bow.
The hooded figure will look at you, Relay, and you can see that there are these two, like, pinpoint orange eyes kind of shining out from it, and it'll come over here and it'll crouch at the edge of the bridge looking at you.
The clerk is gonna be like, Tweely, what are you doing? Don't pull a Carmen.
You'll hear a voice kind of come from the hood. You can hear it clearly across the bridge. Visitors.
Good evening.
It was told that you would come.
And I suppose you know what we're here to do as well.
Yes. You seek destruction. You seek death. Well, the other two you have already killed.
Clerk starts slowly approaching,
Only
understanding the situation.
I remain. Only one.
I don't suppose you'd be a deer and just give up for us now, would you?
The hive is multitudes. We do not die. We are simply guides for the multitude. You are mistaken. You are misguided.
you've been told
Perhaps.
that a handful of times.
But perhaps not.
You came too late. Too late. Your friend came here. Your friend. Multitudes.
Which
And
friend?
They left gifts. Gifts. Knowledge. Knowledge. Hope. somewhere to feed.
Who are you talking about?
The figure kind of reaches down underneath the bridge and kind of sweeps their hand across the water. A tendril rises out of the water and deposits a bag, kind of soaking wet here on the bridge, and then
Clerk.
slurps back into the water.
Clerk grabs the bag. What's in the bag?
The bag is a dirty burlap sack, and as you open it, you see three things. Well, actually, four things. You see what looks to be the crest of the Kataruna, sort of a metal crest, maybe something a soldier would wear. Then you also see like a stamp that you use for letters, for wax, a wax seal.
Yeah, like a seal.
A seal
Like
that
a
you dip
seal,
in wax,
okay.
and you recognize that as the seal of the House of Morin. And then you actually see something that you need a history check to identify.
Oh.
History check.
Ready for those.
Oh, guidance.
I don't believe Zahavi has enough sees enough to check it.
18.
Yeah, so as you hold it up to the light, all of you are able to tell this is the sigil of the Maris clan, the clan of Kalanthor, the keeper of
Oh, yeah.
Galewind. And then one more thing
Oh.
rolls out of there,
Uh-oh.
and you can see that it is a little little fired like pottery, little fired clay figure, and you can identify it if you want with a nature check.
Nature check.
Ugh.
Oh, guidance. The three of us.
Okay.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, Clerk and Twi'lek, you can see that this is a tiny facsimile of the legendary beast that you fought, Oros, the living mountain. So all of these
shit.
little
You see.
trinkets kind of spill out on the ground from the bag in front of you.
So these are all like relevant to our adventure.
Yep.
The hooded figure will
So-
rise up, and it kind of stands sort of like in a crooked way. It doesn't stand straight up. You have three choices. And then you hear the lake around you respond with choices. East, west, north. Save one.
Could you be more specific?
I think, he's
I
referring
think I
to
get the gist of it.
scarce. Morin's look.
Save
west,
one.
north.
It lives. The other two, we feed.
Can
But
I?
why?
Go ahead.
Sorry. No.
I was just going to say, can I poke a Jonquette real quick?
Yeah.
Can I? What is this thing talking about?
It would appear that your It would appear that someone has informed the hive of places to strike.
Of places to strike,
Yes.
but we have dealt with some of it prior to coming here in those regions.
Yes, you have weakened it. But something tells me that this is the work of another. Be careful with what you say.
Another.
Ubu, could I make a check to see, based off of what Gamma said, what places he specifically says? Because I'm imagining it's like Morin's Look, Galewind, and Horizon or something. But based off of what he says, could I specify this in some way or theorize it?
Well, you have. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
No, yeah, that's fine. The creature will
In the
pace back and forth on the bridge across from you. You thought the hive. You thought we were nothing. Beasts. Brainless, formless. But one guide remains. I remain. We remain in the multitude. You are not the first visitors to this place. Your friend, she said you would appreciate.
Did
Gee,
yeah.
that motherfucker.
Okay. Yep.
sorry, this is deeply funny situation, but my internet cut out specifically when you said the pronoun, so I actually don't know who you're talking about.
He said
Me too.
she. They said
Oh
she.
boy.
I think
Oh.
you know
Yep.
exactly.
I think there's a lot of spite in that situation.
Oh, I can't believe you'd do this.
Like a child.
All right.
Like a
Choose
fucking
one.
child.
Yes.
We feed on the others.
All right. I feel like this is one of those situations where Carmen would just immediately throw a.
This
Yeah.
is getting quite close to a situation where
Immediately.
Twile would immediately throw an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Honestly,
There's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Immediate. No,
Oh.
it's on site right
It's
now.
on site.
Ooh.
What
Ooh.
would
When
Carmen
faced
throw?
when faced with an ultimatum, always take the nth plus one option. The option which is not part of the ultimatum, which
Yeah.
is blow that
None of
fucker
the
up.
above.
What's signature for Carmen?
Yeah.
Carmen probably says something like, "You know what? I take the fourth option and throws
Yep. That's absolutely what Carmen
Yeah.
threw.
Yeah. Yeah.
None of the
uh
above.
throws, I don't know, fireball, but upcast to level 4."
That's fine by me.
Yeah,
Uh, let-
This is one of those times Click's like, yep, nah, go for it. Go for it, run.
Yep. Makes
Locked
total
in.
sense.
It'll take a
Okay.
step back.
Well, Carmen raises her hands, and all of you behind you, the glow of a fireball fills the air. Okay,
Twile step back.
I'm gonna have
that would be
Dex save.
96.
yeah. Okay, that is 17. Yeah, 17. The fireball impacts the platform behind the figure, causing it to the back of it to burst into flames, and it screeches, and you can hear screeches actually coming from the lake water around you, and it will raise up like this emaciated hand towards all of you. You have chosen. So, all will be fed.
Not if we have
Good
anything
luck
to
with
say
that.
about it.
Yeah.
Can I cast something in response to him?
Well, we'll see, because I'm gonna roll up initiative here.
I was hoping to do it
yeah.
before initiative.
The figure will
That's
raise.
okay.
The figure will raise its hands. Its robes still on fire, and you can actually see that its robes are actually hive matter, not even real cloth. It's still on fire from the fireball, and it will raise its hands, and you can see from around the lake water, an immense amount of hive creatures start to scurry up out. Like the hive brutes and everything like that. The adjudicators, the weird floaty ones. And they all sort of scurry. They actually don't go for you, but they scurry out of the lake, and you can see them, like, basically all around here. They start to rush past you, and basically there's just huge swarms of hive creatures kind of running up the cliffs around you, out towards the crater.
Oh, I need to roll initiative.
World. Now, while this is happening, the Taskmaster will attempt to try and run, and
He's gonna get fucked.
in front of him will rise up out of the ground some hive brutes. Now behind this hive queen, you'll hear a rumbling, and then the bridge behind the hive queen, something will rise up from underneath it and slither up, and you can see that it the large serpentine creature.
Neothalid.
Okay,
Neothlid?
Is
Oh,
that the same
no.
serpentine creature that
I snatched up Umbran.
live leaked whatever his name was?
probably
Live leaked.
live. Okay. So, let me roll up an initiative for them.
Oh,
Wow, terrible.
Poor guy.
I've got people twice here. I'm gonna get rid of some of these.
I need to figure out my fucking classes.
Okay, so Zahavi's 10, Orc is 17, Yotimo's 15, Twile is 10. Yeah, goes after Zahavi. Carmen's up here at 21. The Hive Queen last. Oops.
Nope.
And then stuff.
Armin is basically a Gatling gun right now.
Ooh. Low as
Poor guy.
hell. And then brutes. Okay. All right then. So we will begin with Carmen's turn. Oh, sorry, features. Forgot.
Let's go.
So let me do again. The Hive Queen doesn't have any features or actions that you can identify.
Great.
Yeah, although the Neothalid does.
Yeah, Gamma is just a puppet.
Those are features. Got some actions.
Of course it has tentacles.
And that's that. And then the Hive Brutes, you've fought them many times before, so.
Yeah.
All right, Carmen.
You just need to.
Dudes.
Yeah.
Make that
You just need
intelligence
not
check.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first of all, Carmen will make an intelligence check.
Oh,
Bam.
damn.
Shoot. Carmen is
things.
He's
very
locked the
prepared.
fuck in.
Yeah.
He's locked in and ready. Okay. Spellcasting and creature sense. I think that is probably the choice.
You sense an immense psionic energy coming from the Neothalid. And actually, I think, well, no, actually, no, because Armin doesn't have agent yet. Never mind. Creature sense. Spellcasting.
Oh. Oh no. We have to get this fucking thing away from us. I don't want to be feeble-minded.
Yeah, that Feeble Mind's a bit crazy.
At
Well-
will levitate. That is very scary.
I imagine Carmen would cast banishment on the Neophyllid.
Okay, what is the... Yeah, spell
DC
save.
of 16.
And it's a charisma save. Okay, here we go. Oh, man.
The Harvey will silvery bobs it and
Okay.
give advantage to Twile.
Here we go. Roll it back. Oh.
Very
good.
Very good.
The Neophyllid screams, and then it is banished. For now.
Turns.
Right. So then let's focus on.
This motherfucker.
Yep.
Carmen will try to hunker down over here.
I think
Like-
this spot is safest.
Yeah, I thought that maybe here Carmen has half cover or 3/4 cover from him.
Yeah, so this pillar is gonna give you half cover
Okay.
Okay.
right here.
Then I believe that will be it.
Clerk.
Okay. So I have this neat little spell here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide what to do with it. I've been trying to figure out, okay, what would help right now? Because since they have feet, I was thinking of like doing redirect flow and just like make it flow towards the
Five
the
fruits.
tower.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Just make it all just go up essentially. But I don't know if that actually like stops, the hive from leaving the area, and we have the Neothalid to worry about. So another thing I was thinking, I mean, we could just absolutely destroy this guy right now.
Yeah, before it
Um,
comes back. But
Yeah, definitely before it comes back. Let's see. Thinking of just shooting him.
It's
although
always
control
useful.
water is very cool. Heart water would be insane, I think.
Well, like, when I think about it, it's
Shit.
just like, are we expecting more of these guys to show up?
Yeah,
The
but like
hive
attacking the
groups?
hive underneath
Almost
Maybe.
certainly.
after.
I'm thinking of casting it later.
Yeah, that's good.
But for now, let's cast. Ooh, I can make him roll a 1 on something.
Mm-hmm.
On a check. You go after me. Oh, yeah, you go after me, Yotimo. If I'm gonna cast guiding bolt. Let's do guiding bolt at level 3.
Okay.
So, guiding bolt. So 17 to hit.
Okay. It will cast shield.
Can I counterspell that, please?
Okay. 17 will hit.
Okay. Let's see. So is it 4d6? What was it again? After how many levels? 1d6 each. It's 46, so it's going to be 566.
Yes, sir. $24.
Not bad.
Pretty solid roll.
That's very
Damn.
good.
It attempts to weave a spell to intercept the guiding bolt, but Twyla, you quickly just sort of like almost like a quick draw, counterspell it, and the shield fizzles out. You can see it rip a hole in the creature's chest, and it falls to its knees. Now,
I didn't see the health bar move.
multitudes are free.
Oh.
Very
yeah.
interesting. Very interesting.
That's not good.
As it
Yeah.
falls, you can see that something rolls out of its robes before it dissolves, basically. And there is something gleaming on the bridge over here.
No, don't touch that thing.
Are the hive brutes still like up and running?
Yeah, they're still there.
That's not good.
We should
Clerk's
probably
gonna
get over the bridge.
fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as I can go. Can I bonus action? Does anything give me extra movement speed at all? I don't think so.
Clerk, as you fly towards it, you can see now that there is a small, round, bone-white stone rolling around, almost like a marble rolling around the bridge. You'll hear the voice of Agent Ket. Quickly, you must pick it up.
On it. I think I'll
Do you
be
have mage
pretty
hand?
much the only one that can do it for now, anyways.
I
We
can
don't
face
want it
step
to-
over there on my turn.
Yeah.
True.
Or do you have mage hand?
I do.
I would say mage
Yeah, I
hand
do
it to
too.
me.
Yeah, fine. That could be my turn.
Can I intelligence check the Neothalid at all?
No, because it's not here anymore, so you can't look at it.
That's what I figured. Okay. Then bonus. I'll eat a mochi ball.
Nice.
Also,
What-
I
what-
didn't keep track
yeah.
of the downtime we just had, so it's sick.
Then I give how much do I roll? It's just a hit die worth of temp HP.
10 bardic inspiration.
It's a it's a D10 since it's my bardic inspiration.
So just roll a d10.
Yep.
All right.
What a tone change. It's like
That sucks.
you kill like this aberrant creature and then you just eat a mochi ball.
So I got 2
I
temp
can't
HP.
reach the bone.
Anything else for
Okay.
Clerk besides the mochi bowl?
Nope, that's all my actions and all my movement.
All right, hive brutes. They're just gonna start wailing on the taskmaster. They're gonna swarm him.
Poor guy.
I think
Or
only
not.
one of
Only
those
one
hit.
second.
Yeah, I can. He has at least 15 AC, at least.
Oh, taskmasters have a lot. Yeah, that's only
Yeah,
one,
they are
so he'll
full
take
plate.
6. He's doing well. Okay, so well, we're in banishment mode right now, but Yotimo, I know you wanted to do something, so
Yeah, I just wanted to go on the edge of the bridge and cast Mage Hand to grab the little bony thing if I can see it and bring it up to Clerk. How high are you, actually?
I'm just like basically on the bridge. I basically did like a
Okay,
run
okay,
fly straight across.
okay. So
Like
how
on that
much
level.
distance can I cover with Mage Hand? I think I can.
a
Yeah, like
lot of
60.
misses, and so you're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's 30 feet, so yeah, I'm good.
All right, so you're able to pick it
Yeah,
up,
and
yeah, and give it to Clerk.
well, I hover it to Clerk,
Yeah, I grab
basically.
it.
The hand vanish if it's
Is
even.
grabbing a free action?
Yeah, but I'd be the only thing I'd say is be careful not to touch it prematurely. I'd say. I don't know if you can
It's a
like
little
hold it
late for
with.
that.
Oh, okay, well, okay,
And I
too
also
bad.
have the hive crown thingy.
I mean,
So that might
if
help
you
out.
don't want to
Guys,
grab it, you don't have to grab it. I just assumed you
Uh,
were grabbing it, but
yeah, I'm grabbing it.
all right, fucking
as you
go.
clasp your hand around the small, perfectly polished round stone, the voice of Agent Kent will echo in your head. Yes. Now, absorb it. You will be able to control the hive. All the queen's influence is gone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Reach out.
That's a lot of
Reach out.
And touch.
yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah,
You gotta reach out.
I'm trying to think if this is in Clerk's like character.
You know you must do it. Crush the stone in your palm.
I'm trying to think of like stuff that's happened so far that Clerk would even consider it. Looks like he's gotten wailed on by the goddamn hive so many times.
I
That's true.
Uh
Now is the time.
It's twilight
Purple.
time, baby.
Clerk will ask, what's going to happen?
You will take my place. You will control the hive. And the symmetry will be yours soon. You cannot give up now.
Hmm. I guess above board, what are we thinking? Yeah, like
Personally,
like
Honestly, it's
it
up
just
in
Above
kind
the
of
air
board,
for
hit.
me. I'm
above board,
happy.
yeah.
I'm so happy this is happening. So just
Crazy because
fucking
like it
yeah.
all fits. Ajin Ket was a Komodo as well. I'm
Mhm.
literally wearing a crown right now.
Mhm.
it's
I mean, could
It's
be
literally
anybody else.
poetic.
Yep.
it's so poetic.
Yeah, no, I
It's
gotta go with it. It just
Let's
makes
go.
it just like kind of fits their overall aesthetic. Even though I don't know if Clerk would actually do it, but it
yeah,
just
that's
like
the thing.
what'd you say?
That's just the thing. Clerk never Clerk, Clerk doesn't feel like the way he would do this.
I think for the story and like the sentiment and everything, I think Clerk will crush it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
You squeeze, and the stone, the hard stone, suddenly seems to give way to your grasp. And as you crush it in your palm, somehow the strength is coming from your crown, coming from Agent Ket's power within you, allowing you to crush the stone. And as you crush the stone, open your hand, there are tentacles sprouting from where the stone was. They spread out over your hand and up your arm and over your shoulder. Yes. Now, Return the creature to the plane.
That'll be a sec.
I don't know.
Unless Carmen actually drops concentration.
Armin,
Carmen and Zahavi.
concerned with
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
Carmen and Zahavi. You see all of a sudden well, actually no. Carmen, Zahavi, Yotimo, Tweetlight. So there have been hive creatures spilling out of the lake while you've been doing all of this, right? And they've been running and up the cliffs and basically escaping out into the wider world. All of the hive creatures now in this area suddenly stop, including the hive roots who are locked in battle with the Taskmaster. The Taskmaster sort of backs away, bewildered, and you can see that every single creature turns and looks at Clerk.
Berg. What are you doing? Carmen asks,
It
concerned.
seems pretty normal.
I don't think Carmen is that concerned.
True.
Carmen's gonna be like, let's go.
Well, we're 1 foot in anyway, and drops concentration.
The creature roars back into existence in front of you, Clerk, and you can see that its mouth has several rows of teeth. And as it roars into existence before you, it will rear up, and its mouth will open as if to swallow you whole.
Can I react?
Asian Cat in your mind will say, yes, reach up, touch it.
Touch it? Am I able to like move here, or are we still stuck in like Yotimo's turn?
You can move there.
Okay. Cleric's gonna walk up and poke it.
The creature's head all of a sudden slams down as if to swallow you, but then it stops mere inches from your face. And you feel the hot, rancid breath of the creature on you. It smells of dead flesh. And then it draws back and looks at you with a sightless face. And your hand, one finger on the creature, you can actually move it now, where your palm was on the creature.
Can I do like almost like a conductor, move my finger around?
The horrific abomination in front of you moves with you, swaying slowly. Yes.
Okay.
I think we can actually come out of initiative.
Wait, really?
I've got control apparently, so
Patriots are in control.
Has anything, and it might be a bit too above board, but has anything happened to the clerk's demeanor and the way he can, I don't know, his face, the way he,
let's say I mean, I don't know what effect permanently it's supposed to have. Can I like fly up a little bit just to kind of get a lay of the land and seeing all the hive creatures? I just want to know what it feels like, or what's going on. Say I fly up 20 feet.
As you fly up 20 feet, the creature behind you also rises with you, levitating. You feel sort of... You don't feel very different, but you do feel the certainty that if you speak, your voice will be heard.
Berg, you okay?
So I'm just trying to I'm just trying to think of what Clerk would be doing in this situation. Clerk is kind of overcome with the sudden, this just insane amount of control and power, quote unquote. Clerk is gonna say, lay down.
You hear a massive, just like domino effect of thuds as every single creature, hive creature in the area for about 200 feet, falls down to the ground and lies there. The giant Neothalid behind Clerk just simply crashes down to the bridge.
This ain't good.
Damn.
This is like villain arc shit.
Mhm.
No,
Now
I
you
think this
see.
is normal.
You should have trusted my guidance before. It is unfortunate that the other Hive Queen was destroyed before you could absorb its power. Your power is not complete over the Hive. It is limited. You must absorb more.
I don't know. It almost feels like I'm losing something.
You are losing nothing and gaining everything.
According to you.
Look at your friends. They are so small compared to us. You must protect them. You must help them to see. You must help them to share in your power. Give them something.
What do you mean?
It is up to you now.
Clerk is just gonna kind of. Oh God, can y'all hear that?
No, not
okay.
really.
Tiny,
I think I heard a
tiny
little
bit,
bit,
yeah.
but yeah,
Not,
but
not that
now I
much.
don't.
Okay. They're downstairs. My mind's working. But Clerk's gonna um just kind of fly back towards everyone and land.
The Neothalid flies with him.
Can I like? Should I put the Neophyte just like have it stay there?
Yeah, you're like,
I don't want this thing near me.
yeah, stay there. There you go.
Well, now that you have control over the hive, how about maybe we could gather all of the creatures and at one point and then destroy everything at once.
Your friend is
I can
misguided. There is no need to destroy these creatures. This is the weapon. This is the weapon by which you beat the symmetry. But your friend does not understand this because he does not see. You must allow him to see. You cannot allow this power to be destroyed. It is everything we have worked for.
Clerk just kind of gives a very conflicted face. It's like unsure of what to do. Um, I guess I would imagine Clerk just tells the Javi. I would agree with you. However, I get the feeling that our little our little parasite is going to prevent me from destroying them.
Hmm. He looks over to the Kataruna taskmaster. Are the others visible to us, or are they observing us?
They're on another island, presumably a bit away from here.
So they're currently not watching us. Or
No.
we're uncertain. Okay.
Are you talking about like the other party?
Yeah, the other Kataruna, because it wasn't just that Ombrum and that Taskmaster that was with us.
Yeah, the rest of them dropped you off kind of a safe distance away.
Hmm. Clark is
Through our
um Clark is gonna command the hive go back into the water.
The creatures start to slither back into the water, and the hive beasts run off the edge and jump back. The surface of the lake starts to roil as all the hive creatures left in the area kind of filter back into the lake, until finally it is still. Agent Cat now will echo in your head, Clerk, but only in yours. Reach out to your friends. It is safe. Share the power with them.
Oh man, this feels like this smells like a trap. Such like a trap. Shit. Am I able to cut off the link with Agent Cat as far as like him communicating with us, or does he basically see everything we do?
I have no idea.
Fuck. Okay. Click walks here. Kind of gestures towards everyone. So apparently I can share this with y'all, except for Carmen, probably. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Everybody who can hear Agent
It
Cat
is.
will hear him. You all know what to do. This is the reason why we struck our pact. Reason why you carry me with you now. The hive will be yours to command. 4 monarchs
Yeah, but
against the symmetry.
what if we don't want to?
I think it's too late for that, Sahavi.
And you
Sadly, yes.
are...
I think that is probably something we should have considered before we took the deal.
In that case,
Exactly.
then you are no longer necessary.
I approach
Hey now,
Clark
let's not be hasty.
and just say, with it, ultimately, sharing it with us is your purview, but because you have the power now, would it make you feel better sharing it with us, knowing that you're not alone in this?
It would. I'm just so
I
unsure.
hand, I give my hand to Clark. I don't know how that shit works, but I'm gonna hand him my hand.
Clark reaches out and grabs.
As you grab Clerk's hand, the tentacles from his arm start to encircle your arm. Twilly and Sahavi, what do you do at this point?
I
And
will
Carmen.
also reach for Clerk's hand.
I'm guessing you could probably just put your hand on my shoulder or something.
Yeah, that also works. I'll place a hand on Cleric's shoulder. Do you
And
have
I
shoulders? How do the wings work?
on my
Clark has
back.
shoulders.
really,
Like anthropomorphic owl with arms and hands and then wings on the back. That's how I imagine them.
I try to.
You've seen the pictures. Go ahead, Zahavi.
I feel really apologetic. I feel like this is on me. He walks up and puts a hand on your chest, like, or on your thigh. That's probably the only thing.
Damn.
That's as high as he
That
can
can
reach.
reach for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, wait, how tall am I again?
and I don't know how you
5'7".
wanted to play this, Javi, but I assume Carmen would absolutely not take that, anything about that.
I don't think Carmen
Yeah,
would be affected
Carmen.
by it at all, anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Carmen has the Akka in her bag. If everything goes wrong, maybe I can use this guy to purge the hive from you. I have no idea.
So, as you all reach out each other, the appendages of the hive wrap around all of you. So you have two options. You can let things happen. You can let everything happen, or you can try to resist. In which case, it's a wisdom saving throw.
For all of us? Or
For all
just...
of you.
I will.
I want to resist.
What is
Me
the
too.
vibe I'm getting here? Is this like? Does this feel like a bad thing is happening, or like?
It all feels like a bad thing to me, but...
What Yotimo is thinking right now as well. I mean, if Ajan Ket does anything weird with me and what I, am currently, he's not getting a lot of mileage out of me. So, I mean,
I'm thinking like... if we resist enough times, we get a different kind of thing going on. 'Cause I don't want to be completely consumed by anything.
Yeah, Zahavi also
yeah,
wouldn't want to.
that's a good deal.
It probably would be too late to say that Zahavi would have imbibed one of the focusing brews.
I'm
Yeah,
going
maybe.
to
Hold on, I think I've got the spell.
resist.
Hold on, I
You
got
said
a
that it
spell.
was a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Oh wait. Hold on.
Ooh, beautiful.
Hold on. Wait, before we
Trina,
start doing that, hold on.
Holding.
Need to look up the spell.
Trina
Oh.
still has advantage because of
Oh yeah, I still have silver barbs
silvery
advantage.
barbs.
Yeah.
And we do have bardic inspiration thanks to Yotimo.
Yeah, just not clerk because I didn't
Would
know
we call
where
this
that
a
was going.
magical
So
effect?
No.
It's not a magical effect,
Mm-mm.
and it's not a spell.
No.
Is it a charm effect?
Nah. This is the symmetry.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, I get what's the bardic die?
D10.
Jesus.
D10. Yeah, they're good now. They're very good. We're always kind of good.
All
but-
right, so I got a 31.
Okay.
All right.
How about the rest of you? Do you resist? Or
I'm
do you let it
thinking, man.
happen? Navi
And
resist.
the
Thank you.
D10. 18.
Okay. I'm gonna also resist. It's wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Please don't fuck up. God damn it!
D10, D10.
I don't have
No,
one.
he doesn't. He
Oh,
doesn't
that's right.
have Bardic. Yep.
Would I be able to eat a thing to give myself advantage?
I unfortunately can't let you do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I assumed
Sorry,
so.
Dave.
How about Yotimo?
This is peculiar because we're not sharing our choices right now. Like we're not
No.
saying I am resisting.
No,
I
you
think-
can.
So
Yeah, you're making individual choices right now.
exactly. What
So,
would
because of our
Yotimo
telepathic
do?
bond, would we be able to sense each other's intent?
Let me look at telepathy. Let's see. Okay, I would say no. Doesn't say that they can detect each other's thoughts.
Then
And
You
honestly,
could just tell each other what you're doing though.
can
yeah,
Carmen
but
cast mental barrier uh on Yotimo as a reaction
Wait, why?
to give him advantage on wisdom saving throws?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Or Clerk, because Clerk is leading it. I believe Clerk would be probably the
Oh, you know what?
The
that
best
gains
target.
the most.
Sorry, it's self only. So unfortunately I can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad. Sorry, I
Oh, okay. That doesn't work then. All right.
yeah,
there's
forget that.
there's one thing I'll say
Mhm.
is, you know, Yotimo is not aware of what
What's even
he's
happening?
doing it. Yeah, exactly. He's doing it out of uh, respect of our collective decision of, you
Yeah,
know,
if
going
one of us
through
does,
with
then all of
this.
us does it.
I don't think he'd resist.
Okay. So, Carmen, or not Carmen, Relay, Zahavi, and Clerk have elected to resist, and Yotimo has elected to not resist. So, the DC for the Wisdom saving throw to resist this transformation was 25. So,
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Twile
I
succeeds.
expected as much.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Zahavi and Clerk, at the last second, you realize that something is happening to you, changing you physically, almost probably irrevocably. At the very last second, you try to pull away, but your hands are held in place. So, Twile, you pull away. The tentacles connecting your hand to Clerk's shoulder snap and break. And you feel something. Or in fact, you feel the absence of something. Agent Ket is no longer with you. Now, as for Clerk, Yotimo, and Zahavi, three of you start to feel a change happen deep within inside you. You start to feel your heart slow. You start to feel your breathing slow. Until you realize that you're alive, but you're not breathing. So, from now on, Clerk, Yotimo, and Zahavi, you don't need to eat. You don't need to drink. You don't need to sleep. And you won't age. But something starts to build within within your cores. A hunger.
Yep.
You pull away.
No.
Clerk, Yotimo, and Zahavi, you now have sort of spindly, sort of tentacles running all the way up your body. And you feel incredibly powerful. You can increase all of your physical ability scores by 1. And you can increase any mental score of your choice by 2. But you must also reduce your wisdom by 1. So if you elect to increase your wisdom, you'd only increase it by 1.
That's what I will do. Make
Can
it a
this
20.
increase go beyond 20?
No, it cannot. It's still like normal
that.
ability score increase. Yeah.
Yep, my wisdom is now 20.
So repeat it. Just so physical.
All physical
I can
ability
increase
scores
it
go
by-
up by 1. Your wisdom goes down by 2, but any mental ability score of your choice goes up by 1. So you could make your wisdom go up by 1, essentially reducing the penalty to only -1, or to essentially reducing. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I have like
If you put-
say
put
12
2
as wisdom,
intelligence.
it would go 11 if I chose wisdom.
No, so
No, sorry,
if you
yeah.
put 2 in intelligence, your wisdom goes down by 1. Put 2 in charisma, wisdom goes down by 1. But if you want to increase wisdom, you increase wisdom just by 1.
Yeah, sorry, I messed it up. You increase a mental ability score of your choice by 2, not by 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
But the
wisdom goes
increase in
down
wisdom
by
is
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you choose intelligence or charisma.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
Well,
Even though Zahavi doesn't need to, he takes or he breathes a deep breath and exhales. You see here how he grips grips his fingers and balls into fists. This is different.
Oh no. Clerk is just gonna go like, oh no.
Yotimo is going to grab, uh, you know, uh, essentially not feeling any hunger. He's gonna grab food he has on him and just like be in shock, a stern realization that he's not going to have a need for what he's holding anymore.
What have you done?
Autumn, thank you for
Twila is not taking this very well.
Honestly, I tried to resist, but at the same time, it doesn't feel so bad. And he has
Clerk's
a
just gonna
smirk.
Clerk is gonna just have his hands on his head, just like not like this.
Yotimo, I'd say that
Yeah.
as you, what are you holding at? Like, what piece of food are you looking at right now?
I'm holding. I was probably holding one of my treats and a granola bar. The only remaining granola bar for Bardic Inspiration.
As you eat it, so if something compels you to kind of bring it up, take a small bite, and you eat it. You can still eat. You can still eat it, but you realize with horror that this tastes like nothing. And another
Oh,
Probably even more horrific
no.
realization washes over you. You don't need this food. You need a different type of food.
What kind of food do I need?
It's a good question.
That's not a good question. I don't like that question at all, actually.
No,
I like
bro.
that question a lot, actually.
I feel so bad right now. You couldn't have said anything worse than
I
than
fucking love
this.
that question, dude.
Uh, okay, slightly unrelated question. Since my connection with Agent Ket is gone, do I still have why even try? Or is that gone
Oh,
now?
yeah, no. Poof, that's gone.
Oh boy. How do I delete a thing from the
You
gotta
press the
unlock
lock.
list?
You press
Yeah.
the lock and then the.
Oh, all the way
red.
at the bottom. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
For the other three, I do have other things that you will be able to do. I'll let you know after. But for now, we can.
How do we even continue from this?
Whoa.
Actually,
This
also,
is-
the hive matter next to you on the bridge will conjure up a shape until you realize that it starts to become.
Oh fuck.
Fuck you, bitch.
Kuila is gonna just like fucking not book it, but move backwards with expediency.
Yeah, Carmen joins her.
So, beginning of a new chapter. I am disappointed that the other two of you weren't willing to see this journey through. But 3 monarchs are gone and 3 are made again. It looks like we're ready. There is only one thing that stands in your way now. Yamaki. But now you have the power to destroy her. And perhaps even subsume her power into yours. I will let you do what you wish now. The world is yours. Have fun. And the
Kira,
image
what about you?
disperses into like a puddle.
Fun.
This is fucked.
Fun.
Yep.
Fucking
Something we
hell.
can have now. Fun. Right. Fun.
Honestly, above board. Just the funniest thing. The Hive Queens are Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. And we have Zehavi ends with a Z, Yotimo with a Y, and though Clerk starts with a K, it does kind of look like an X.
X,
So-
Y, and Z.
That is cool. That is
Kind
cool.
of. I don't know. It's just
You can't write that. You couldn't.
No.
It's Kappa, Zeta, and I forget what the
Omega?
fucking Y Greek letter is.
Y was it Kappa,
Yada?
Zeta?
Is it Iota
Ya-
or is that
Yoda?
Y?
I don't.
Oh no, Yada, you're right.
Yoda, yeah.
Not the Yadas.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yotimo is honestly like he has a kind of a look of
Whoops.
Of-
I just...
not
Upsilon. The Y is Upsilon.
Upsilon.
he just
Upsilon
looks
and not
grim.
Epsilon, right?
Epsilon is
'Cause those
E,
are two-
or is the
yeah, those are two different
is the
things,
E.
just
Yeah,
almost-
E
yeah.
is the epsilon. U or Y is the upsilon.
Upsilon.
Yeah.
Nice. You guys start a frat.
Or Upsilon. I know, right? Kappa Zeta Upsilon.
The Harvey is right now like a little captivated with the feeling of control and power over the hive, but as the mental connection, the telepathic bond is still active, he feels a wave of anguish and despair from Clerk and Yotimo, and is like, what am I thinking? Why this isn't right? This should not be.
This
Oh.
this can we reverse this? Does
So are there,
Agent,
like-
does Agent Cat still have like domain in our heads?
You hear nothing from him.
God damn it for now.
Are they like full on hive monarchs now?
Essentially. Yeah, this ain't good.
Yeah.
As all three of you close your
Um,
eyes, you actually feel sort of a connection. So you remember how way back at the end of North Expanse, Tala gave you that, she gave you that vision, right, of the numerous hive creatures now stored within a tomb, ready to erupt at a moment's notice. And when you close your eyes, you can feel that. You can feel the the presence of the hive threaded within every single island on Attune. Some nodes seem to respond to you, others not so much. You don't have complete control over the hive. But what you do know is that you feel tugs. You feel a pull towards three places: the north, the east, and the west.
Mm-hmm.
You could divert the hive from there, but you feel a great hunger coming over you. The hive needs to feed. You need to find something to feed on, something other than settlements.
The Harvey, as we have this mental view of Etun, the Harvey's mind uh, wanders to the rift, and
Yeah.
and does he have a feeling of the Blackstorm?
You sense a kindred spirit around Rift. It's almost as if something familiar encircles that island. But you must let it run its course. It will do its job. You have yours. Your job
Afterwards,
is to feed.
his mind wanders to the Lost Isle, the final stage.
There you sense the last opposition to your control over the hive. Perhaps this is why some pockets resist your grasp, resist your vision. There is something deep and unknowable within that island that prevents you from reaching where you should. You feel that you must destroy it.
Is the feeling like so strong that we can't resist it?
I would say that it's not compelling you to, but
I guess.
It's
I guess
like
what I'm asking
basically
is like,
it
how
fe-
much
it
agency do we have?
well, it feels like when you're really hungry. You don't have to eat, but you probably should, right?
Sure. Are
Nothing more but a suggestion for now.
right, and who knows how long that lasts until we give in. Can we go back to
The map?
to our
Cool.
like go back to where we're standing? Yeah. Clerk kind of looks up a little bit, gets up, walks towards wait, where's the Ashka?
Carmen
Was
would
it in
have it in looking out of her bag.
Clerk's gonna walk over to Carmen and reach towards the Ashka.
It will peek out from the bag at you. It cocks its head, and then you realize something about this creature. You feel a great power coming from it, one that you didn't feel before. But it's almost as if you're staring into a huge bonfire. To touch it might hurt you.
Clerk will touch it anyways.
The creature's fur that you used to be able to touch normally is white hot. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. It's a 10.
The creature burns you, dealing 2d6 radiant damage. As you draw your hand away quickly, you can see that the flesh of her hand has sort of burned away.
Clerk just kind of takes a step back.
Carmen looks up at Clerk. I know this might be bad, but maybe I could try something. And looks up at Clerk. Do you trust me?
Clerk just kind of with worried eyes. I have no choice.
Carmen takes the Ashka and tries to channel the energy into Clerk. Like the last time, the Ali that was like mind dead from the memory or whatever. Carmen tries to repeat the process and maybe find a hold in Clerk's mind.
Make a check using your spellcasting ability, which is intelligence.
Who, me?
No, Carmen.
Just intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing this, Zihavi helps her.
Okay.
Concerned with what transpired, all of us, or like Clerk, Yotimo, and Zihavi. Wow.
Oof. Is that with the spellcasting ability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carmen
So-
does have bardic inspiration as well.
Yeah, but the roll is in itself pretty bad.
Oh, it is
Really?
pretty bad.
It's a D10.
Even
Is it
then,
bardic?
it would only be up to a 23, and the chance
That's-
of that is
I mean, let's say we need a 20. How about that?
okay. I'll try it.
17. Still better than 15.
You
I don't
attempt
know.
to do the same thing with the Ali, but this time, it's you delve in and The sea is deeper. This seems to be beyond your powers for now.
My bad. Carmen steps away. Agent Cat was right about one thing. We do need to deal with Theomaki.
I think we could all agree Theomaki is on site now.
Like, here?
No, I'm just saying, as soon as we see her, if she ever shows up.
Yeah.
Shoot,
You think?
we've
in
made so many enemies.
Carmen is typing in our Discord channel.
Carmen.
Furiously.
Oh, there it is.
You know, it's really funny that the one session that Carmen is absent from, the party makes one of, like, maybe, I mean, to them, one of the worst decisions they made in the entire campaign, and Carmen wasn't the one who did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's happening to Yotimo's skin, essentially?
You look the same, well, except for the tentacles.
But
What a
what
fucking
are
line.
like what the like what do are they like covering the tattoos essentially? That's my concern.
Some of them. Not all of them. Your tattoos are still visible.
Okay.
Can I try and control the tentacles to, like, I don't know.
I mean, you can do whatever
Like
you want.
wings.
You could command them to spread away from the tattoos. You could command them to form, wing-like structures. They won't let you fly, but
Yeah.
Harvey will try and control the tentacles to recede in some way and move so that they constrict around his chest. So that most are not visible to the obvious eye.
yeah, you can do that.
This is disgusting.
Yotimo's just going to advance and say this I'm afraid is the single worst decision I've ever made in my 800 plus years of my life.
Wait, you're 800? I knew you were old, but what the fuck?
I stopped counting.
Clerk is just kind of beside himself.
Mirror image?
God damn it.
This poor taskmaster has witnessed everything, and he has no idea.
He's just behind everything, chilling. It's like, this is
His
way
boss
above
is like
my pay
super
grade.
dead.
His boss is insanely dead.
They're calling him the deadest man alive.
I wish I had modified
I
memory.
guess Clerk just kind of picks himself back up and is just like, okay, we need to go, and just kind of says it like that. We need to go.
Sir?
Do you feel like because I mean I agree with Clerk for the Theomaki thing, but do you feel like Carmen would essentially agree with that? With us, like
The way we are.
the way we are saying that we need to whoop Theomaki's ass, basically.
I'm not sure, but Yomaki has proven to know a lot more about the Ashkar, and I will
The
and
symmetry.
maybe um that's my idea. Believes that if we are able to dominate her or learn her secrets, her knowledge, that maybe there is a way to channel the Ashkar to purge us from the hive.
Purge the hive
Big
from
Yes.
if.
us.
Big if.
As you
I see where you're going with this, but yeah.
as you turn to leave, a small creature scampers out from the stone doors of the tower.
Another?
Another one?
Maybe we
Oh,
should
yeah,
check what's
of
inside the
course, another
tower.
one. We went here to go in the tower. We didn't even get in. I mean, we are shook, but
I'm not sure. What if there's more hidden away?
Would shit. Clerk can't touch it. None of us can touch it.
See how we cast telekinesis on the Ashkar.
It lifts up. Woo! It's like gently purrs as it kind of does a gentle little somersault in the air and comes back down onto the bridge.
Twile, can you give us a hand with
Twila
Help
doesn't
her
move for
out.
a second. But she'll eventually step forward and take the Ashka while maintaining as much of a distance as she can from
Yotimo is
everyone
basically
else.
doing the same. Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
Why did that duplicate it? Why are there two of these now?
Oh, did you? I did. Looks fine to me.
I've
me
got
too.
Yeah.
there's a lot of Ashka on my screen.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Maybe
because there's
Might
a
need a
stack of
refresh.
yeah.
This is what my screen looks like.
Oh my god.
My favorite part is the health bar that isn't even attached to either of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
name too.
probably need a refresh.
Twile is like, what?
Oh, I forgot to loop that shit.
Oh, the music.
Yeah.
Okay, now I just see one. Well, I see two, but I only see one of the.
That came out the building. Well, Clerk is gonna kind of look towards Twile and Carmen. It's like, well, since we're here, might as well go look in here. Points towards the tower.
Yep. Telekinesis himself across the bridge.
I fly.
My thoughts exactly.
It's gonna take a while, but Yotimo is really curious to know if he's even going to feel like him falling in the water. So I'd say like while everything goes on and people are crossing the bridge, he'd like fall in the water and then climb the cliff afterwards. Does he feel like the water around him?
You feel the cold, but it doesn't bother you. It doesn't feel uncomfortable.
Right.
Normally, you would be freezing if you just jumped in.
Yeah. Okay.
Are Twila and Carmen also coming into the tower, or
I think Twile is gonna wait outside. She's got some things to think about.
Okay.
I guess Carmen would probably stay too.
Clerk Yotimo, Zahavi. You enter into the abandoned way station. It's quite small. Kind of dank. There's a staircase leading up.
Sworn you said PlayStation.
PlayStation. PlayStation. There's a station. Station. There's stairs leading up. There is a chest here, and a chest here with some stuff on it, some papers and scroll.
Clerk immediately
Is that a
goes to this
chest too?
chest.
This chest appears to be locked.
Right. Do I have anything to deal with that? I don't think so.
Oh no, the one that
Yeah,
clerk was
Clerk-
trying to. The one that clerk was trying to
Clerk
open.
is gonna check to see. Well, I was gonna check to see if there's any traps.
Okay, that would be investigation. Yotimo, this chest. This is not a chest. It's a like a. Oh my god, it's a dresser. There we go. That's the word.
Oh, okay. I see.
16.
I'm going to.
Yeah, there are no traps.
Clerk opens the chest.
It's locked. You could try to force it open with a strength check, but
Nobody has thieves' tools.
One moment. I use this feature. What was it? Give him a moment. He takes a moment and casts a knock.
Ooh.
the chest clicks open. Inside, you can see a bunch of destroyed notes, ripped up where they are, unreadable. There is also a little leather pouch with the Kataruna sigil imprinted on the side.
Mm.
So how he takes the pouch.
What's in the
Yotimo,
pouch?
on top of this chest, there are more ripped and destroyed notes. You also see that one of them is a partially destroyed spell scroll. It's too beat up to determine what spell it was, but you could try to figure it out with an investigation check.
I'll try that out.
Okay.
13.
You think that you could recreate the spell scroll given some time and an arcana check. You fix it up.
I know to whom that belongs to. And I'm going to try and find a way to open that chest as well.
This chest is not locked. In that pouch, there is a diamond, Zahavi. You can estimate the value using an investigation check if you would.
I would very much like that. Clerk, could you give me a little helper?
Sure.
Oh shit.
I think I don't need to.
Zahavi's a detective, man.
This is a diamond worth 475 GP.
Not quite 500. Wow.
Think you would get the most out of it, Clerk. Hands the diamond over.
Yeah.
I mean, can we even die?
No, we don't age. I don't believe that we are undying.
No, but like, if we die, do we simply just get slurped back into the hive and we just no longer exist? Is it?
I mean, we destroyed the other ones that were in our position.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't believe that the personality of the other Hive Queens still exist. I imagine that this is probably that now
Death
that
is
we
death.
are part of this hive mind, that the moment we die, it could be that our consciousness is assimilated into the hive mind, and we cease to exist as we do.
As you continue up the stairs, you arrive in another floor. This floor has a bunch of shelves with scrolls. There is a chest here and a desk here. You can see skeletons and bodies littered all over the room. Some of them have tattered Katarina robes.
So
Guns
those
and traps.
here, and here are all dressers.
Yeah, those are like dressers or like shelving. And then there's a
Okay.
chest here. And then these are two
So we
desks.
check the other chest if possible.
Oh, this is a desk.
So I guess I'm
But there is
checking-
stuff on top.
I'm checking the stuff on top. I have I guess a 24 or 23, 22.
Okay.
Count.
On top of this chest are unfinished spell scrolls. And you can also see that there are some scribing tools as well on this desk. This appears to have been once a station for creating spell scrolls. So Javi, on this desk here, you can see that there is sort of instruments that you quickly realize are measuring instruments. But and there's also a map, but the measuring instruments don't actually seem to be for the map. They seem to be for stars. It seems that this way station at one point was some type of observatory.
I will make Zahavi will make notes about this, and can I can I examine the information in some way, and I don't know, extrapolate more information out of it?
So, well, actually, your investigation's pretty high. I'll let you take some time for that. Yotimo, what are you gonna do in the meantime? And Clerk.
I was just looking at the dressers and shelving and trying to find anything that was of value that was not tarnished or anything.
Most of the stuff here has been destroyed. However, you do observe that in the dresser there are folded up uniforms with the Kataruna colors.
Okay. I'm joining back.
I would say after maybe about a couple minutes, Zahavi, parsing through all of the different documents on top of this desk, as well as the measuring instruments and the map, you realize that the Katarina here was studying the movement of the stars. Specifically, the movement of the stars from season to season. And what is very interesting to note is that so Attune, according to this research, and there's nothing to confirm this research at all, it's just like a theory basically, but according to this, Attune must be on some type of spherical body, which is impossible given the geography of Attune. But the reason for this being is that the stars move across the sky in a certain pattern, and based on the season, the different stars show up in the sky, but they always move in one direction, meaning that Attune is on a spherical object that is spinning. But the thing is that this theory has been basically disproven, like from the start, because according to the Kataruna, Attune can't possibly be spherical because the ocean is flat, and they haven't observed anything beyond it.
Wow.
You're
Yeah.
Sie haben on a curious curious thought. Gives through his telepathic bond a message to Twile. Twile, excuse me, but you know a little bit more about Etune's oceans, and maybe would you care to maybe would you happen to know if Etune is flat or spherical?
Has
Wh-
Twile spent time in the ocean?
Yes, Twile has spent time in the ocean.
So the ocean for you, and according to your patron, is fathomless. There is nothing beyond the ocean.
Hard to say.
The vaguest fucking answer.
The heavy person his lips. Of course. He checks the
Flat Earth theory.
scrolls. Is there anything? Are there any labels or anything that hint at what this is? This could be.
This shelf is all blank spell scrolls ready to be inscribed, but I'm going to have you roll an investigation check as you move to the other shelf. Okay, 19 again. Plus 3 is
Rolling fives.
22.
2.
The other shelf, you can see that the scrolls are ordered by school, but there are only two schools of magic that are presented: divination and illusion. However, the shelves for divination and illusion are empty. There are some scraps of paper on those shelves. Perhaps the hive destroyed it.
For the divination scrolls, would Clerk be able to do anything with those, being of the fate domain, which is all about divination?
Well, those shelves are all empty.
Oh.
Only the blank scrolls remain.
Okay.
Well,
Moving on. Oh yeah, did I find anything on this chest when I checked it earlier?
Yeah, so opening it up, you find a pouch of 50 platinum pieces.
Damn.
That's a lot of pieces.
Clerk pockets it.
yeah, the heavy pockets about 10 blank spell scrolls, just
Good to
in
have.
case. Yep. Well,
Continuing on.
I think we can.
As you continue up to the third and final floor, this is what you see. Can't drag it. This looks to have been maybe quarters for the people who staffed this place, although the beds you can see are tattered and worn and aged. There are
I've
3
been
chests.
lost into the void.
1, 2, 3. Where did
I'm in the
Clerk go?
void again. Help.
Oh, no. I'm gonna grab Clerk.
Help.
Oh, there he is.
There I am.
Yeah, there are 3 chests here.
I guess I'll check one. Check this one.
Yep. I'll pop this one open.
So these 2
Yeah,
are
I'll do the
unlocked,
same here.
but this one is locked in the middle.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Okay. As the magic encircles the lock, it clicks open. This chest is empty. This chest has 3 daggers in it that seem to be of high quality. And this chest has nothing in it except for a small card. About a size of a playing card. Face down.
Clerk reaches to grab it.
As you grab it
Face
and you,
down in defense mode.
as you grab it and you turn it over, the card doesn't have a number or anything on the back. It just has sort of like a little painted picture of a starry sky.
I think I know what this is.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Yep.
Am I able to do some kind of check or something to see beyond what's on the card? Like, I guess, if I can get Zav to Arcana check it, see if it has magical quality.
Sure. Arcana
Can
check, I
I?
guess?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Damn.
Bam.
So
I
short.
think that's high. I think that's high enough.
That's very high.
Does the card have magical qualities?
This
Or
is
can...
a single-use star card. So you can only do this once. But that's what you can do with it.
Wow.
I've used that earlier.
Well, it's not like we could have just walked in to grab it first.
Yep.
Yeah.
sense
Well, we
powerful
had a minute to do it, but yeah.
You sense powerful abjuration magic emanating from the card.
Well, I guess. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just holding the 3 daggers and looking at Zahavi and asking him if he could have a look at them too.
Oh, sure.
That's just an
Let me have a look.
investigation check.
Okay.
He has the intelligence, so...
He does.
Those are all masterwork quality daggers, so the equivalent +1 daggers.
Okay. That's fine.
Sell them.
So while this is happening, is Twele doing anything in particular? Anything going through Twele's mind?
More just like a repeated fuck, 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 fuck.
For real, though.
And she's not really sure what to do. A lot to think about here. But she's sort of just pacing back and forth while holding the Ashka.
So, Clerk, Yotimo, and Zahavi, further inspection of the tower reveals nothing but dust, relics. What you came for, though, the Ashka and the power of the hive, is within your grasp. Now, I know that today was a bit short. I also didn't really expect that fight to be that short. But I actually think that this is a good place to call it for today, unless there's any RP that we'd like to.
I think I did all the RP. I've RP'd out with fucking with the
Yeah.
goddamn hive shit.
Yeah.
Then what we'll do is we'll leave it for today. So, I will send a little list of some things that change mechanically as you have now accepted Agent Ket's gift. And for next session, I mean, I know Sai isn't here, so we're probably going to have to confirm with him first just to make sure. But what are we thinking? that we would like to do the most for next session?
Uh,
Because we basically have next session, and then we have the finale, which also doubles as one of the Attune finale. So one regular session left, and I can fill that with whatever we want, and I can also, make sure that we have enough time.
So we're gonna be level 12 for the finale, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are
Cool.
we leveling up for the last session?
I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. But
aren't we still like level 10?
we're 10 right now.
You're
yeah.
10, yeah.
So I'm thinking
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do a 2-level cleric dip. Into Tempest cleric because as part of the domain I get heavy armor proficiency.
Oh,
Honestly, yeah. That is.
And so it gets around the whole like idea
Being
of
vulnerable.
that I initially
Yeah.
had of the fighter dip, where but that doesn't work because you don't get the proficiency when multiclassing, but because it's from the domain. I think
Yeah,
that
it's
gets
part of the
around that.
class itself versus.
The starting proficiencies, yeah.
Let me look.
Yeah, I mean, so I think I know it's fast, but I think maybe I'd like to give you a level after this session. So we'll be a level 11 for next session.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then after next session, we can be 12. But is there so basically what I'm getting at is like what's the party planning basically after this? You've beaten all the Hive Queens. You've accomplished that objective. You basically accomplished Agent Ket's objective for now. All that's left is really Theomachy, also the Ashkas, other things too, but you can decide. Ilnaric might need
it's
some
hard, man.
fucking, yeah.
Yeah,
And you don't have to decide
it's
now.
hard.
I would say just maybe then, just maybe we'll think about it. We'll loop
Yeah.
Psy in and make sure that we know.
Yeah,
Because
Yes.
I think that's best.
I normally like I want to plan ahead so that I can really make sure that everything gets that you get a chance to do what you want. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking. So
For
The only
Twi'lek's
thing
part,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, go. Oh, I was just gonna say for Twi'lek's part, she is definitely far more in favor of going after Ilnaric right now.
after Ilnaric, okay,
Yeah.
interesting, cool.
I think Yotimo has. There's two things that would have made a canonical sense initially before going there. Would have been Elnaric or the library. But since the library is kind of essentially a joke session, and now that everything's changed, I feel like Theomachy is like basically a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
I think for a clerk specifically, he would be racking his brain on how to undo what has been done in any
Yeah.
way possible. That's going to become his main objective.
Honestly, if it
Yeah,
was
it's same
just
for me.
Harvey, he wouldn't mind. He relishes a little in the power, but he sees how Clerk and Yotimo suffer under this, and he wants them to, yeah, to get back to their original. I have one idea that maybe we could run before we end this session. Kobu,
Yeah,
could Zehavi attempt to absorb the hive from Clerk and Yotimo?
So, I'm just gonna no, unfortunately, because Clerk and
Oh,
Yotimo no
man.
longer. So Clerk and Yotimo, it's not like it's siphonable. It is them. You are part of it now.
Yeah.
So you really can't anymore without basically consuming Clerk and Yotimo themselves.
Slurp, slurp.
Yeah,
Consume me.
but you guys are essentially a hive now.
Yeah,
So you can't
it's all
siphon
great.
it off of each other without literally feeding on each other.
Jesus Christ.
Who would have thought that, like, at the end of the you would become what you were fighting? That's crazy.
Hmm.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
The
What a fucked
direction
up
it took.
day.
Yeah.
What a fucked up day.
This is the most fucked up.
Oh my god. I can't even
What?
fucking multi-class into cleric because I don't have 13 wisdom.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's crazy.
One there has to be.
Alright, so I guess I'll just go ahead and level up now.
Yeah, I'll full suit.
Yeah. So I'll give
I
you a
get
level.
6 level spells.
Yeah, I'll give you a level because you've gone through enough already.
Mentally.
Yeah. So let me see for next session real quick what we're.
How does life work again? HP
Max.
max. So whatever my hit die is.
Yeah,
Add
8
it.
Hit
plus
die
your
plus your constitution modifier.
constitution modifier.
Which is 0 still, so I get 8.
Yeah.
66.
So next Sunday, I'm away, but then the Sunday after we can have our session. So that is, I think that's what I said in Crit Soul. I think the 3rd would be our next session. 3rd of November. Make sure real quick.
Alright, let me go ahead and add my 6 level spells. For cleric. There's only so few. They're pretty cool.
Damn it, we.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Well. Yeah. So the 3rd can be. I think the 3rd can be. Oh, I gotta look at my. Okay. Yeah. The 3rd. Great. That'll be our next session. So yeah, just let me know what you feel like. I'll stick around in case you have questions about leveling, but for now I'm gonna let stream off. So I'll be
Yep.
right back.
Okay.
Yo, stream. Hey, also, I said it before, but thanks so much, Leaf, for the raid. I am. It's kind of hard for me to keep track of the chat, keep track of rating because I got basically I have my like D&D, it takes up like both of my monitors and stuff like that. So I'm a bit whenever I run D&D, I can't really look at chat too much, unfortunately, but I do appreciate it very much. So that was Fractured Soul. Hey, we got some people in here. Well, I'm sorry that you had to see probably one of the most fucked up episodes of Fractured, where shit just happened, you know? Nah, but I think it was a really good session, and always happy to play with these people. Hey, Hamora. By the way, Hamora, so I made a mistake about the ability score improvements. It's not by level, it's by class level. It's not by character level, it's by class level. I talked about it with Ultra Chat, and I realized that I made a mistake with that. So, yeah. I think I told you character level. It's not. It's class level. I made a mistake. So hey, to everybody who's watching, I hope you enjoyed D&D. We're actually right now. We're coming up to the end of this campaign and all the other campaigns that I'm running right now. And so what you're seeing is sort of like the almost the penultimate kind of stuff that's happening before we move on to the large world finale. Oh, I told you class level? Okay, I thought I did. I thought I didn't. I mean, okay, good. So what that means is that next month, November, very soon now, I'm going to be holding the big world finale. So the finale of this D&D world, which has been going for 3 years now. But that does mean, though, if you enjoyed this and if you want to see more D&D, you have plenty, because you can go back. We have the YouTube channel, and then also over on the TikTok, we have clips and stuff like that. Some of the best moments. But over on the Attune YouTube channel, there are all the VODs. There's also all the VODs on the Twitch page here. But if you are interested, if what you saw today seems a bit interesting and you would like to see more of Attune, please go back, watch the VODs. There's 3 years of campaigns in there, and you'll get all the context you need. But I do hope that you will come by in November for the big world finale stuff. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be on a huge scale. Going to be having 3 giant boss fights and then 1 huge world finale to tie up this entire 3-year story. So if you want to see some batshit crazy blowout D&D, you stick around in November. But anyway, you can catch D&D on the weekends here. I will not tweet. I don't know what. So I had this discussion with all the chat. I don't know what you call a tweet anymore, because I'm not tweeting, right? I'm not on Twitter anymore. I'm on Blue Sky. So like, what, you skeet? Like, it can't be a skeet, right? Like, that's kind of crazy for it to be. Yeah, I'm gonna skeet out the details or whatever. Post? Nah, cause post is lame. Post is like, I posted. Ugh, boring. I don't know. Bleat? Whatever. I posted on. I'll post up the times and stuff on Blue Sky. I am going away for a little bit, so D&D won't be happening super regularly, but soon enough I'll post the whole schedule and everything for the finale, and also for the last couple sessions of this campaign and the other campaign, Altered Shadow, which meets on Saturdays. So I'll post all. Basically, hit up Blue Sky, follow on Blue Sky if you want to know when things are happening for either that or the Discord. It's that simple. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping because I gotta get back and do some stuff. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna raid someone. Let me find somebody to raid. Hey, let's raid Kiwi. I fuck with Kiwi. Kiwi is playing some Hunt Showdown. I don't know what the other word. I don't know. Yeah, I love Kiwi. Please go share some love, Kiwi, for me. All right, there we go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. See you when I see you.